Oh, okay. Well, 10th Amendment, I think that was brought up probably 3 or 4 times here, the states' rights. We talked about Arizona, we talked about education. My stance is that the government needs to respect that. The federal government and our elected officials need to not put that aside like they did with Obamacare and other programs, and of course, like I said, with the Department of Education. And we need to embrace it, and we and the politicians need to respect it. And that's it. The bill, if there's a reason why it's there, it's the reason why it's in the top 10, and it's something that is very, very important to us and part of the Constitution. Of course, for it to have gotten ratified, the founding folks decided that was something of importance, and it's as important now as it was then, and more so now.
Well, states' rights is exactly what the Arizona bill is all about. It's about the government sticking their nose into the state. Actually, it's kind of funny because it's just the opposite. If the federal government did their job, they wouldn't have had to pass a law to try to uphold the law that already exists. It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, right now, not a week goes by where they're not infringing upon state rights, and I've never seen our country so at risk from the long arm of our federal government. And I'm sorry, I don't want to give you a long answer. That's really it. That's what we're all here for. That's why we're here, because we know what's going on. We're motivated, we're off our couches, and we're afraid, and we should be.
Bill of Rights is integral part, very important part of our Constitution, and every issue of our life deals with that 10th Amendment. So I would like to also express my sincere surprise why even the law had to be passed to enact the existing law. That kind of, from a legal standpoint, kind of puzzles me a little bit, because if law already exists, why they couldn't just start enforcing it? They needed to create additional law. But coming back to the Bill of Rights, I want to actually mention that 21 years ago, I lived in the Soviet Union. And out of everyone who is running, I know exactly what socialism is. I know exactly how it feels when I cannot buy a ticket and fly to any country of the world just because your government says so. You know, I know exactly what it means and feels to live without rights. And I treasure every right given by this country, by our Constitution. And if I'm given the mission to face in November our honorable congressman, I will really take him away. I'm very uncomfortable candidate for him, and I will tell from the Congress floor exactly what socialism is, because the entire country is engaged in the polemic, and no one really knows what it means and how it feels, except the people who actually live there. Thank you.